Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Up the Valley with the mighty Whitworth Valley FC. Things have not been going so good for us lately. Hopefully today we can turn that around and get back to winning ways, I guess. Just want to give a quick shout out to everybody who has liked the videos and subscribe to the channel, all that kind of stuff. So if you do like the videos, you're enjoying the series, don't forget to hit that like button. It does make a real difference to the channel. So we got two games for you today. We have a home game against Old Boltonians and then an away game at Little Lever SC, so Little Lever Sports Club. Two games for you there today. Slightly new tactic as well. We've made a few changes tactically. I'll go through those with you in a minute anyway. But before we do that, roll the intro. So this is the schedule that is coming up for the next few games. So we have, like I said before, Old Boltonians at home and Little Lever SC away today. You can see that we have only won one of our last 5 games. So 2 losses in there, 2 draws as well. The only win coming at home against Bolton Rysdale, 1-0 win. Jack Devlin, the scorer that day. Still, attendances and stuff aren't really going up too much. Our last home game had 23 people come to see it. The one before that against, which was our last win, weirdly enough, was a 1-0 win, had 18 people come down to see. So, yeah, we need to do something to try and get the attendances up. Maybe if we do get promoted, they will go up in the near future. Anyway, let's have a quick look and jump into the tactics now. So a quick look at the tactics. Things are pretty much as they were before. A 4-2-3-1 formation. However, Luaba is back today. We've made a few changes. So what I've done is I've actually put this guy here, Kieran Kirby, a young youth prospect. He is on the bench now for Ross Mallinson. So potentially, Kieran Kirby is a potential 4.5-star player. So he is only 17 at the moment. Bringing him on and just seeing maybe he can get a chance in the second half, something like that. Only 17 years old, wearing some kind of funny hat, but we'll forgive him for that. Also, we have Johnny Thompson, who I've brought in, the 16-year-old German, potential 4-star ability there as well for him. He is going to be on the bench instead of Toby Wright, I think. Yeah, Toby Wright. So we do have Luaba back as well, back from his injury. And what I was thinking of is just having a quick look at the tactics. I don't know what we could do. I think we might have to just... the thing is, we're playing a gegenpress, right? So we need to be pressing high up the pitch. We need to have a high tempo at the moment because we are playing that gegenpress system. So I think that we're okay there with extremely high tempo and standard passing directness. Just trying to think of something. Maybe we can go a little bit wider and try and get more out of our wide players. I think that's what we'll try and do there. In transition as well, do we counter press? Yeah, we do. Do we counter? Yes, we do. Distribute to centre backs. Now, what I might do is just change this up a little bit so we can also distribute to the fullbacks. Give us a few more options there going forwards. And out of position, I think we're going to keep this the same. Prevent short goalkeeper distribution. Pressing intensity, extremely urgent. I might just bring this down. Actually, I'm just going to bring this tempo down a notch just because we're not fully comfortable playing at a high speed because we are kind of a lower down team. Anyway, so this is the tactic. We have tweaked it a little bit, but pretty much the same. But there are some tweaks that have occurred. And you can see here, unfortunately, Callum Hewitt now and Jack Devlin have played fairly poorly when paired together and are not a good partnership in their selected roles. However, the role assigned to both the players are well suited to each individual. So, they have not struck up a good partnership, unfortunately. We do have a couple of good partnerships between Appiah and Lamb and Loaba and Callum Burton. So some worrying signs going on here. There are other options, like who is the other option that we do have? Danny O'Connor, but he's just potentially very good, but I think at the moment not as good in that position as Callum Hewitt. Also, we do need to sort out the penalties because Callum Burton has missed, I think he's missed 2 or 3 penalties this season. Now, what do we do? I think we keep, I think what we do is we go with the striker, right? Just keep it simple, go with the striker, Jack Devlin on penalties, and after that, maybe we do... See, I don't really want a centre-back taking penalties just in case they miss. Matty Fenton is the other one who can take penalties. What we'll do is we'll stick... I don't know, what do we do? I think we'll just stick with Jack Devlin, and then what we'll do is we'll rely on the players themselves to decide on the pitch, and hopefully that might work out a bit better if we do get any more penalties. So we're going to go into the match today. Whitworth Valley versus Old Boltonians. We are at home, inconsistent form, but Old Boltonians' form is even worse than ours. They have drawn 4 and lost 1 of their last 5 games. So hopefully we can go into this game and get back on track, get back to winning ways. Let's run you through the team. Before we do that, let's just run you through the team. So we have Fearon in goal. We have Luaba at left back, Fenton and Harrison as the centre backs, Nathaniel Appiah at right back, Adipe as the defensive ball winning midfielder, Eggington in the centre there with him, Callum Burton on the left, Callum Hewitt in the centre sort of attacking playmaker role, and Ryan Lamb on the right hand side with Jack Devlin up front. Now they've gone with a similar formation. You do see this formation quite a lot in this league. Oh, and look at this player here. What is his name? Stelios Christodoulou. The 27-year-old Cypriot playing for them. So one to watch out for. But we're going to go into the dressing room. We're going to go ahead, passionately say, okay, what do we say here? I think I'm actually going to go assertive and say, like, we should be winning this game. We're at home. We're at the cauldron that is mighty Rawston Street in Whitworth. So we should be winning this, getting 3 points. We keep the league table up there as well, I think. What we'll do is just drop that down a little bit. You can see we are currently second, so we do need a result elsewhere to go back top. Chadatonians at the moment taking that position up, taking over that first place spot. Right, so what is happening here? We've got a throw in. Let's go a bit closer. Appiah here throwing it into Eggington. Life's cross there, and Devlin puts it over the bar. Okay, they've got a chance here. They've got a chance. Fisher on the ball with a free kick in a dangerous area, and it's gone in. And David Fisher with his 3rd goal of the season. And things are looking worrying at the moment. I think we're going to have to demand more. I mean, this team here, Old Boltonians, are not the greatest team by any stretch of the imagination. So we're going to demand more. We have to get a win. If we've got any chance of getting promoted, we need to start winning games again. Callum Hewitt there plays a nice ball, but it is blocked out. Now Adipe wins it. Can he have a shot here, or is he going to play out? Picks out Callum Burton with a strike. Just wide. And we're going to shout again when we can. We're going to shout demand more again. Yeah, letting in free kicks and stuff like that, that is going to cost us. And at the moment, we are getting outplayed. And it's 2-0. And things are going really, really bad for us at the moment. And I don't quite know what to do. So Suze plays the ball in there. And the guy I pointed out before the game obviously has scored a goal then. We're 2-0 down. Oh, dear, 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 dear. With what is happening here, guys. We're going to have to demand more. Fenton back to the keeper. And I think that, I mean, what do we do here? I mean, we're not going to... We should be winning this game, really. You look at the state that Old Boltonians have been in lately, and they're away from home as well today. And they are playing it around us like we're not even there. But we do get the ball in now, and Devlin gets a goal back for us. Jack Devlin does get one back for us. And it is quite early, so 27 minutes gone. It's 2-1. But Eggington there with a nice ball over to Callum Burton, who first touch is absolutely delicious. And Devlin there with a volley or half volley into the corner. And can we now show our class a little bit in the second half? Because I do believe we are a better team. And on paper, we are a much better team. I just think things have not gone well for us so far. We do need a win just to get that focus back into our team. But it is half time now. And I think there's I mean, it's not looking good. Chadatonians drawing 1-1 as well. So if we can get back, somehow get a win out of this game, it could be a massive win for us. A little bit worrying, though, that we are letting in these goals. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to the dressing room first. We're going to assertively say, much better in the second half, please. Absolutely awful first half from us. And then we're going to aggressively say, I'm not happy. Do we say that? I'm not happy. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to assertively, a lot more to come from you. That will do. Okay, what we're going to do is go and just have a quick look at who's playing poorly. So, Appiah at the moment, not playing great at all, really. Maybe they're just getting too far forward. And I should play them more defensively in these lower leagues. But I think the problem is now that we're already down in this game, so we do need these players to be going forward. We're going to shout straight from the off as well. Demand more. Come on. Let's get some more shots on target. You can see they picked up the ball there with Larson and Peasley with the ball over. We do get the ball back, and Fenton now has played a lovely ball over to Callum Burton, who can get past his man. Can he? Nice ball in. Nobody to get it. Adipe has a shot, but it is saved by the keeper, and I think we're going to have to go attacking in the second half. This is a little bit worrying. We are all looking very, very anxious at the moment. We're going to... I don't know what to do. I don't quite know what to do. We are on the ball again, though. Appiah over to Lamb. And can he get the ball back to Appiah, who's got plenty of room there? Callum Burton on the volley, and that is one of the best volleys I've ever seen in my entire life. Chadatonians, though, are winning at Rochdale St Clements 3-1. Look at this. Appiah, this is almost... I'd say this is Van Persie-esque, right? So Lamb plays a lovely ball there. Delicious ball over. And Callum Burton with a strike of the century. Probably one of the greatest goals of all time, I believe, there. Callum Burton. So he has played well today, and him and Devlin are sort of hooking up nicely there. But we are still... It's still 2-2. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. What I'm going to do is bring off Callum Hewitt and put on another striker. So we're going to put Johnny Thompson up there, and we're going to play sort of a 4-2... what is it? 4-2-2-2, I guess, or 4-4-2, really. 4-4-2 attacking. And see if we can do anything in the second half of the second half, I guess we'd say. Adipe there with a nice ball over. Callum Hewitt then gets through, has a shot, and it's gone in. And have I just subbed him? I don't think I have I? Or I might have done. So we are actually winning now, 3-2. I think we should probably go back. I think I have just subbed him, though. Adipe there with a nice ball, and really the keeper should have done better. Devlin then down to Callum Hewitt, who's had a shot, and the keeper's had an absolute mare there, hasn't he? I'm going to stick with the changes, I think. What I'm going to do, though, I'm going to go back to positive. And we're doing well now. We're doing well. So let's go praise. And we've got, how many subs to make? Let's bring Mickey Catamol on. Get some fresh legs there over on the left. Kieran Kirby we're not going to bring on because we do need to keep the defence quite solid there at the back, I believe. We've got a few minutes of injury time, and they've got a chance. And please, let's hold out for this one. Adipe brings the ball forward. A lovely ball to Eggington. Can we get another one? Devlin is through on goal, and surely he's going to get another. Is he? No, he's not. It's been saved. But we are winning the game somehow, 3-2. And it's a fantastic comeback from 2-0 down back to 3-2. Lamb with the ball in, and it's going to be picked up by Eggington, edge of the area. Adipe now plays a nice ball in to Catamol, and Mickey Catamol with his first goal of the season. A fantastic strike from Mickey Catamol. And that does seal the game up for us today. So 4-2. Definitely need to address the fact that we are conceding goals, but Adipe here plays a nice ball over the top, and Mickey Catamol with a header, and keeper again has a little bit of a mare though. So Mickey Catamol's first goal of the season. What was I going to say? I was trying to say congratulations and fantastic in the same sentence there. So crantastic goal for Mickey Catamol. Callum Burton with the Man of the Match award there on a 9.0. So well done to the Callums today. Both of them got on the score sheet. Jack Devlin also on the score sheet, and Mickey Catamol with his first goal of the season. I mean, you look at the stats, and we absolutely bossed the game. It is just a little bit worrying that we did let those 2 early goals in, but we did win the game, and we are back on sort of level terms, I think. No, we're not, because I think Chadatonians won, so we're both back where we were, really, just a couple of points behind, but we didn't lose any more ground. We do then have Little Lever Sports Club, who are 12th. we are away for that game. So that should be another win, really. If we're looking at the league table, Little Lever not doing great, but we're not on a great run of form, so we can't count our chickens, as they say. But what we'll do is we'll go away and we'll come back for the morning of the Little Lever game. So see you in a bit. So just a couple of news stories that we have seen just pop through here before we get into the next game. We got the match report for one, which shows all the goals and all that kind of stuff. And then we also have this nice little news item that says, classy Callum Burton on form for Whitworth Valley. A comfortable win for Whitworth Valley saw Callum Burton named the player of the match after our 4-2 Lancashire Amateur League Premier Division victory over Old Botonian. So what we're going to do is just going to go in, give him a little bit of praise for being such a superstar in the last game. You're superb in front of goal. Keep it up. Another quick story popped up here. Johnny Thompson now has taken over from whoever was the youngest person last time. I think it might have been Toby Wright, right? Toby Wright, right? But Johnny Thompson now becomes the youngest ever Whitworth Valley player at the age of 16 years and 173 days. It was before that it was Lewis Stagg, it was Lewis Stagg who appeared at 116. That would be a little bit odd. 16 years and 195 days. So, 22 days younger for Johnny Thompson. But this is Johnny Thompson if you want to see him. He is a German 16-year-old poacher. Contracted to Whitworth Valley for the next 2 years. So he's unless obviously he's only on an amateur contract. So somebody can come in and get him. Also, Charlie Ryan is being approached by Marsh Gibbon. Marsh Gibbon there is playing in the North Bucks and District League. They are trying to poach Charlie Ryan from us, which I wouldn't be too fussed about because he doesn't seem to be that great. Good bravery though, Charlie, if you're out there. Good bravery, good leadership. Anyway, let's get through to the match preview of the next game. So we're playing Little Lever SC, Little Lever Sports Club, and we are away. We are favourites, obviously, for this game. Little Lever struggling down in 13th position at the moment, so just 1 point off the drop. Or the bottom of the league. I'm not sure if you get relegated or not, but they're 1 point off the bottom anyway. And this is at Mitham Park in Bolton. We're going to keep this team pretty much the same, I think. We did all right in the last game. Apart from defensively, we were a little bit poor in the early sort of 25 minutes. But we are going to have the same team starting today. Again, we're going to keep Johnny Thompson, Mickey Catmull, who scored last game, and Kieran Kirby on the bench. Hopefully, they'll get a little bit more game time as we go on. So we'll submit the team, and then we're going to go to the game, right? Pretty much straight away. So here we go. We got Fearon in goal, Luab at left back, Fenton Harrison central defence, Nathaniel Appiah at right back, Deepe Eggington in the central midfield kind of pivot. The two Callums, Callum Burton, Callum Hewitt playing in midfield with Ryan Lamb and Jack Devlin up front, who now has 10 goals in 14 appearances. What does their striker have? Let's have a look at their striker. Their striker is called Stephen Loughran. He hasn't scored yet, so that's good. Stephen Loughran, striker, 22-year-old Northern Irish lad, hasn't scored yet, which is pretty good for us. But he'll probably score a hat-trick today. Passionately say we are the favourites. Go out there, give the fans a performance to remember. So we're going to give a little bit of a boost to all of our players here. Let's go. Let's kick off. So hopefully we should win today. And Chadatonians, we've got a hope that they slip up at some point so we can then take over and go back to first position in the league. That'd be fantastic if they have a little bit of a slip at some point. If not, it could be a very, very tight league between us two going forward. Anyway, let's see what's happening here. Holmes with the ball for them. We do pick it up in midfield. Eggington now. He's got a bit of time there. Plays a lovely ball through to Lamb. Plays it in the middle for Devlin. It's the 11th goal of the season for Jack Devlin. And it looks like we're back in form. This could be 2 wins in 2 today. We've started off really well in this game. 11 minutes in. Eggington there with a lovely through ball. Not quite sure who is marking Ryan Lamb there, who seemed to be almost offside. But good cross, and Jack Devlin with the first time finish into the bottom corner. And we're 1-0 up. So away from home today, things are going quite well. Mostonians also winning at the moment. We're going to have another ball in here. And who is that with the goal there? I think it's Kieran Harrison from centre-back. It is indeed. He's on a yellow card as well. But Kieran Harrison from centre-back. Callum Hewitt plays the lovely ball over the top. And Harrison gets his head to it first. It is a fantastic finish from him. Callum Hewitt with another assist there then. And it looks like we have gone back top. So at the moment, I think it's still 0-0 maybe at Chadatonians. We'll have to have a look at the next highlight. We'll give a little shout to the players here. We'll praise them for doing a good job. Callum Pollock there for getting a yellow card for them. Kieran Harrison, has got a goal, but has got a yellow card as well. Maybe a point for Kieran Kirby to come on maybe in the second half after sort of 60, 65 minutes, something like that. Chadatonians currently 0-0 or 0-0 with Burnley Belvedere. So I think they are a team that beat us as well. So Chadatonians currently away. They are drawing, which would mean we would be top. If results stay the same, we would be top. Very, very happy with things, how things are going. Keep going out there. I think we'll just start straight away. Give another little shout here. We'll praise the team. Don't get complacent. I think things are going okay at the moment. We're looking at Luaba at left back, not having a great game. Adipe too, not really doing great things there. Loughran though with a shot and it goes in, and that is his first goal of the season. That's the striker that hasn't scored all season. He has now scored, obviously. Fantastic free kick. I mean, the keeper, I'm not sure what he's been up to there. And Chadatonians though have also scored, I think, so they are currently top of the league, which is a little bit annoying. Things aren't going too well. We're going to demand a little bit more, I think, from our players. We could do with a third goal here, really, to see the game out. Luaba from left back plays it to Adipe, central midfield. Eggington, nice ball there to Callum Hewitt, plays a nice ball over to Lamb, gets cut out though, but we can recycle it, and Lamb's going to go again. He has got up here on the overlap. Adipe plays the ball forward to Devlin on the volley, and is he offside? I think he's offside. Fantastic finish from Devlin, but he is offside. I mean, this is a lovely ball through to from Adipe, and Jack Devlin left foot volley is offside though. What we're going to do, I think we'll probably pause it here and make a couple of changes. So what we might do, we might bring, let's see, how's he doing? We're going to bring Catamol on. He scored last game, so maybe we'll give him another chance on the right hand side. I don't really 2-1. I don't really want to change the centre backs around, if I'm honest. Appia not playing a great game. I'll tell you what we might do though. We might play him kind of as, we might play the fullbacks a little bit deeper. So we'll play them on defend, and we're going to stick. Now we're going to stick with him. I think we're going to go Callum Whitehead maybe for Eggington. I guess Callum Whitehead can play in there for Eggington. Yeah, I'd quite like to play Kieran Kirby at some point. Let's not let this go in. Oh, it has. He's offside though, isn't he? Surely, yes, he's offside. Okay, so currently still 2-1. Been let off the hook a little bit there, although he does appear to be miles offside. I think there's 4 players there offside, which is pretty crazy, so they're never going to get away with that. But things are looking okay for us. A 2-1 win, I will take that. I will take that. And if we can get 3, that'd be great. Callum Hewitt, then a lovely ball in. It's a penalty. So it's a penalty. Now, I have also, this is one thing I wanted to talk about. I have actually taken Callum Burton off pens, I think, because he has missed a couple. Now, Jack Devlin is going to be our penalty taker, so hopefully this works. I think Callum Burton was the one we needed to take off penalties. So what I did is I put Devlin on pens and then let it sort of up to the team for the rest of the game. Now, if Devlin misses, then I don't really know what to do about penalties. But he puts it away, and that is his, 12th goal of the season for Jack Devlin, and 3-1. We can now bring on Kieran Kirby at the back for Harrison, I think, and put him as a no-nonsense centre-back on stopper. And that should see us out, I think, for the day's game. So Devlin there, nice penalty. Keeper dives the right way, but doesn't quite get a hand to it there. But we're good to go. I think 3-1's going to be it for the game now. Made it all 3 subs. Just going to waste the time. Maybe we can even get a 4th here. Callum Hewitt to Luaba. Down to Adipe. Plays a nice ball through. Mickey Catmull can cross the ball in. He can. And Ryan Lamb hits the post in the last minute of the game, but it's not to be. Anyway, Chadatonians looks like they have won as well. So no change there at the top of the league. It's still, we're still 1 point in it. Callum Whitehead there. Nice ball forward to Devlin, who's on a hat-trick but can't finish there. And that's probably going to be it. That is going to be it for the game. I think keeper's knocked it long there. And that is going to be it. The ref's going to blow his whistle any time. Now, there we go. And yeah, so Jack Devlin with 2 goals today. An early goal for him and a penalty in the last sort of 5 minutes. Kieran Harrison also with a goal today. Stephen Loughlin, the guy I was saying was hadn't scored all season, he managed to get man of the match in this game. So that's sometimes how it works, I guess. But we did win the game. Passionately say I'm happy with the result and the way you played. We continue. We'll have a quick look at the league table before we finish, because we are still, I believe, 1 point behind, unless there was a late winner in that game. So just before we go, we'll have a quick look at the league table, and you can see that Chaddertonians are still top of the league. A little bit annoying that. 15 games played for us now. 10 wins, same as Chaddertonians. It's just they've had 1 more draw and 1 less loss. So a quick look at the schedule before we go today as well. We do have Prestwick away in our next game, and Old Blackburnians at home. That episode is going to come up. Well, that'll be episode 8, so that'll be out on Friday. After that, we have 1, 2, 3. After that, we have 4 more episodes that will take us right up to the end of the season. So I hope that you enjoyed this season and you're looking forward to next season already. Let's see if we can get promoted and get put into the league above, which I believe is like the Cheshire Premier League or the Cheshire Division 1 or something like that. Anyway, we'll look more closely at that if we do have the possibility to be promoted, which I hope we do. It'd be great to get promoted in our first season. Anyways, thanks to everybody who has watched the video today. Don't forget to hit a like on that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'll see you next time. Up the valley.